Hey everybody, Big Rick here with Comic Wow, and I'm with Sara from Renegade Game Studios, and she's brought us a really cool game today. Can you tell us about it there, Sara?
Yeah, absolutely. This is Clank, and we are really excited about it because it's a deck building dungeon delve. And that's really cool for me because you're using the mechanics that you're already familiar with of a deck building game, but you actually get to go into the dungeon and try and grab all the treasure before the dragon eats you. It's always fun.
Yeah, this game, I've actually had the opportunity to play this game, and I will tell you, I thoroughly enjoyed it. The fact that it is a deck builder, which if anybody out there has played a deck builder, this is going to be a game that you're going to be easily adaptive to. But the mechanics that take us into the dungeon, based on the deck building concept, just brings that much more spice to the game. I love it. So could you tell us the setup we have here and what the different cards and tokens and everything are?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're all going to start up here at the top of the castle, and we're going to work our way down to the bottom of the castle, grab an artifact, and then run out. Because as soon as one person exits the castle at the very top here again, everyone else only gets 4 more turns to make it out alive. And if they don't, they're either going to lose points or they're just going to straight up die. So you really want to make it out fast once you see somebody going towards the exit. And in order to do that, we have a few different types of resources on these cards. You've got skills that'll allow you to buy more cards and add to your deck. You've also got feat that allow you to move around in the dungeon, and you have another type of card in here that will give you swords that allow you to fight monsters you either find in the dungeon while you're moving around or some of the monsters that come out here. And that'll really help you get to where you want to go and do it quickly, because some of these cards also, when you bring them out, will have a dragon on them. If you see this dragon card, it's bad because some of these other cards will have what's called Clank on them. And when you play a card with Clank, you have to add one of your health cubes to this area. When a dragon comes out, you take all of these cubes from the Clank area, you put them into the bag, and then you draw based on how many cubes you need to draw for that turn. So if you only draw 2, not too bad. One of them's a dragon one, goes away. The other one adds to how much damage you've taken. If you take 10 damage, you're going to die, and it's really bad if you die down there in the depths.
All right, so based on the board game part of it, you have this green line, and if you die below the green line in the depths of the dungeon, you die. If you die above the green line, what happens?
The villagers will come and save you, but only if you have an artifact. If you have not collected one of those, they don't care about you and you still just die. So it's really bad. But down there in the depths is where all the treasure is. So you want to go down there and try and get what you can and come back out. But it's very challenging. You have to manage that very carefully.
Now, I see down here you have the life counters for each character, each player. This game I noticed when I played it, it doesn't matter who you are. You're going to take damage. You're going to get hit. You're going to get your clanked on you. But what is there ways that you can reduce this?
Yeah, so the idea of Clank is that as you're moving around, you've got all this clunky treasure, you've got your mail armor on, and you're making noise, and that draws attention to you from the dragon. So some of these cards are things like Move Silently, and that allows you to remove some of these cubes that have ended up in the Clank area. You can remove them from here so they don't go in the bag, but once they're in the bag, you just have to hope that you don't get drawn.
I also noticed that there are question mark tokens on the board. I'm guessing treasures?
Yeah, you don't know what they're going to be, so it is a challenge to figure out which direction you want to go through the dungeon. But if you get to one of those, you can secretly collect that, and they're either points, they're things that will help you out during the game, but they're always going to be good.
Very cool. So that basically, that's Clank, right? And everybody starts off with a 10 card deck, and they build it off the line here, and they throw some cards down here as well. As I were to draw a card replaces it, right?
Yes.
Okay. So basically, deck builder, dungeon delve, avoid the dragon, don't cause Clank. It's going to happen. But there you have it. So go to your local game store and pick up Clank. Thanks, Sara. See you guys next time.